Hi, I'm Tess.
I'm Josh.
And welcome to our first quick and dirty vlog from Dirty Talk Dating, where we can, get back to you and respond to your comments and emails that have been coming to us after you've been watching our show.
Mm-hmm. And thank you for doing that because it gives us something to talk about when we are not talking about ourselves.
How to turn a red light into a green light with a friend. Good question.
How do you get out of the friend zone? If you want to get out of the friend zone.
Right. Thoughts?
My thing is, be honest, first of all. I don't know, I had this happen to me maybe 5-6 years ago at this point. I went to high school with this girl, and I thought she was just the bee's knees, right? And we graduated. I was in a relationship. She was in a relationship, and both of them were kind of floundering. And then around the same time, we had broken up with these people. We'd always remained friends.
Okay.
And then we had a few drinks one night, but it wasn't even like we were drunk. We just had a couple of beers and then started talking about life. And the next thing I know, I stayed the night at her place. And I was like, what is going on? This is amazing. Mm-hmm. And I really liked this girl. But my red light to green light story didn't work out because she realized that our friendship was much more valuable than anything we probably had at that little point. So we both agreed that it would be better to just remain friends. But now she's married and has a kid, and I'm super happy for her. So that's my thing. But First and foremost, be honest, because I was and she was, and even though it didn't work out in the long run, it was fun while it lasted.
Well, it can happen in a bunch of different ways, but I think the two most common ways that a red light will turn into a green light or get out of the friend zone will be, one, some drunken thing happening because it's been tense. So it's it's been super tense and flirty or whatever between two people. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, there's one night where the stage is set for both of your inhibitions to just be gone. And, you're drinking or whatever, and then you hook up and you're like, oh, there was this undercurrent of stuff happening, and now it's okay for it to happen because we're both drunk. The other way, if you're not trying to get out of that scenario, out of the friend zone with alcohol, the sober way, isn't this, which just might be the scarier way, is to say something. And I think if it's burning inside you that much that you can't hang out with this person as a friend anymore, and just seeing them causes you pain, and you want to be with them, then you have to say something. And if it's that much,
I think a lot of the time it's the guy really likes the girl. It's much more easy for a girl to be friends with a guy than it is for a guy to be friends with a girl.
Why? Because guys are always thinking about hooking up with their friends?
No, it has nothing to do with guys.
Why are you saying that then?
It's not. Well, you're looking at it as a chauvinistic thing. It's nothing like that.
Not chauvinistic. I'm just saying equal opportunity. Why can't girls crush on their guy friends too? I have crushes on all my guy friends.
There you go.
All of you.
So every single one of you.
Every single one of you.
Call her up and you will be in.
I didn't say that I would date you because y'all got issues. But I have a crush on you.
Well, we're not talking about crushes though. We're talking about turning it into a green light.
Right. And like I said, if I had a burning desire to not be able to hang out with them so much that my crush was
Then would you not hang out with them?
No, I would still hang out with them. But that's what I mean. To a point. Does it hurt so much that I can't hang out with this person?
But then what do you do if they say no?
Then you go, okay, well, can we go back to being friends? And then you expect that 6-week weird period, and then after 6 weeks, time heals all, and you're move on because somebody else has found somebody else to hang out with.
Risk everything.
Well, yeah. How else are you going to find out? How else, you know?
Can't.
Right. You have to experiment. You have to say something. Seize the day, people.
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem. He went Latin, yo.
And tell that person, because they might not otherwise know, and you might be surprised to what they might say.
Right.
They might have been feeling the same thing about you the whole time, but just were too timid to make the move.
Right. And if they haven't and it's awkward, be okay, well, this is going to be awkward for a little bit, but we still like going to movies together, so let's do that in 6 weeks when we can look at each other and not feel stupid.
I've never been in that situation before.
There's people vacuuming outside. We gotta wrap up our vlog because somebody's vacuuming in the hallway.
Yeah, the apartment cleaning lady is here and she is about to go to town. So if you guys have any questions at all for Tess or myself, tweet us at Dirty Talk Dating. You could also find us on Facebook at Dirty Talk Dating. We both have Tumblr accounts. And if you want to be really stealthy, send us an email at dirtytalkdating@gmail.com. All of the links are in the description box below. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.